Hello and welcome back to MLB The Show 19 and the Jason Parham Road to the Show. I'm Tyrant Saber. Last time out, Jason faced off against the Chicago Cubs in Wrigley Field, and he had himself what you might call a statement game. Pitched for 7 innings, allowed 2 runs on 3 hits, including that Mark Zagunas 2-run jack, and then he went on to get 10 strikeouts, including 9 in a row, in a game that the Phillies picked up a win in extras. So, yeah, went out there and really showed what he's got coming into this new season, this new year for us, 2020. And, yeah, hopefully we got a lot more of that in store, so let's get out here and get some more. Got a bullpen day. What do we got? Nothing that really blows my skirt up there. Could work on fielding, I suppose. Velocity, durability. Let's go ahead and work on this 5th pitch here. Get the control up on the slider. The better we work on that, the fewer times we're going to have to use showtime on it. And gosh, Jason's walks per 9 up to 98 rating on that, on the game scale, so that's remarkable. And then we get a clubhouse day too. Not quite there with Eddie Almanzar, but we kind of got nothing better to do except maybe yell at the Brewers in the NL Central, which I don't really care to do. Oh my god, he's got the wild thing. Let's take it day by day. He'll try his best not to get complacent. And that's going to bring us out here against the Milwaukee Brewers in, I think it's still, for this continuity, it's still Miller Park. I believe they're changing it here before too much longer. Anyway, Jason has faced off against the Brewers a grand total of 8 times. He has a 3-4 record against them, a 2.50 ERA, and a 2.52 WOBA, so pretty good results against these guys, but the win-loss column has not really reflected that. And while I'm aware that wins and losses are not the best way to determine a pitcher's performance, you'd still like to see a W come up. So let's try and go get one when we get out here and get it.
MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, the finale of this 3-game weekend series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Brewers attempt to break out the brooms in this 3-game series right after this. Sean Rosa, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball.
All right, nothing to show for it the first time around, so Jason gets to come out here, bottom of the first, try to hold him scoreless. Let's get it.
Now here's the pitch.
Swung on and missed the fastball, heart of the zone at 96 for strike 1.
As they begin play here today, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, D-Roll? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days.
Another fastball low. This time it's ball 1.
Like this team is right now. The games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Need a little bit of charge in my life. Fastball up in the zone, taken for strike 2.
Especially
a
the way this
1-2
team is
count now.
underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
High fly
Pop
ball
fly,
out to
center
straightaway
field.
Otsuka.
Eric Otsuka's back to get it, and that's going to be the first one out.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matty, we learned in spring training this is an organizational mission to lead the league in walks, create constant pressure on the pitcher, drive his pitch count up, foul off that tough 2-strike pitch. Find ways to create opportunities.
Okay, facing off against Dan Clark. These Brewers really don't have a whole lot to go off of for them. We got a couple guys that Jason has, you know, 12, 15, 17, 19 plate appearances against, but we've also got guys that Jason has 9, 5, 2 plate appearances against. So it's tough to really say that he's got an advantage or a disadvantage against many of these guys.
You better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Slider to the outside, and it misses for ball 1. Another one right off the corner, and that's ball 2.
Come on, big guy. Hey now.
How about a cutter up and away? Fouls that one off. It's outside the zone for strike 2. Curveball low and outside. Just manages to get the bat on that to stay alive. 2-2.
Nobody on.
Come on, buddy.
Now fastball up and in. Swung on and missed. That's going to be strikeout number 1 on the day for Jason, and that'll be the second out of the inning.
Like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball, and what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Got Nomar Mazara up now. Really not much to say about him. He's batting 167 against Jason, and got a career 417 OPS and a 176 WOBA, and he grounds out to end the inning.
Josh Bell the next to hit. It's been a great series.
Former Pittsburgh Pirate Josh Bell to the plate now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now here's a shot out to right center.
And that's going to be a liner to the gap in right center field.
Churning. He's headed for second.
That's going to wind up being a double for Josh Bell to lead off the inning. Not what you want to see, but it is what it is.
And that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap in the right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Batting fifth.
J.D. Davis the next to bat.
J.D. Davis grounds it over to short. Almanzar over to first. Chad Wallach's got it, and that's going to be the... Oh, excuse me, that's Victor Gutierrez today. Lineup's kind of fluid. We got Felipe Velasquez at first, Adrian Sanchez at second, Victor Gutierrez at short, and Michael Franco at third, Andrew Stevenson, Eric Otska, and Jose Rodriguez in the outfield. Chance Cisco putting down signs, and on the bump, as usual, Mr. Jason Parham.
Coming to the plate now, Robert Geary, as we run you the numbers to see the splits between July and August.
Robert Geary, 9 career plate appearances. This will be number 10, and he has no hits, no walks, and 4 career strikeouts against Jason.
And it's in for a called strike 1. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Brewers have done
Cutter up and away, no swing, and that's going to even the count.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day
Fouls
and age
off
where the
two-seamer,
games and
heart
the
of the
teams are so
zone.
competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
I don't feel like screwing around with you today. Give you a slider low and away with a little showtime on it. Swung on and missed. Thanks for playing. Have a seat and get comfortable, and that'll be strikeout number 2.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he can finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys.
So now we got who is this? Anthony Aguilar on the dish now.
Let it fly now.
In now, Anthony Aguilar as he swings.
Sprays off a hit to right field, but it's shallow. And Rodriguez is there in plenty of time to bring it in and end the inning. So the double goes for nothing, and we go to the top of the third, still tied, 0-0. And we got Jason coming back to the plate. See what we can do with him.
First offering on its way.
Fastball well inside and taken for ball one.
1-0. Rosas has registered just under 150 innings of work on the mound and logged in with an ERA in the low threes. The 1-0. Hit the other way.
Connected on that one, going out to right field, but again, just like last game, that's going to be a fly out to right field and nothing going for it. It's a shame, but at least we put that on ball and didn't strike out.
Welcome back as Milwaukee prepares for their third turn batting in this one. And fans of the Brewers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. And patience is certainly a big part of their approach, as evidenced by their team on base percentage, which at the start of the day leads the league. One coach told me he's been very impressed with how well their hitters have done going to the plate with a plan in mind. He said having a clear plan leads to more patience and swinging at better pitches, which he added makes all the difference in the world when you've got great talent like we do.
Thank you, Heidi.
Up to the plate now, former New York Yankee Gary Sanchez, playing here for the Milwaukee Brewers, of course. Career, he's got a, what does he have? He has a career
First pitch of the
125 batting average against Jason.
In tight here with the first pitch.
176 OBP and a 313 slugging percentage with 1 career homer and 9 strikeouts in 17 plate appearances. So, the phrase blind hog finds acorns comes to mind when it comes to Gary Sanchez, which maybe isn't fair, but nonetheless, hasn't had historically great success against Jason. Fouls off a two-seamer, bottom of the zone for strike 2. Calls now for a fastball inside.
The 1-2.
And right at Maikel Franco to be the first out of the inning. Brings up the pitcher, Sean Rosas.
He'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Calls for a slider. First pitch. Taken. Outside corner for strike 1.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score.
Change up. Down and in. Taken. Strike 2.
2 great pitches down in the zone. Interested to see where he goes now. Does he bounce something in the dirt? Does he go elevated fastball? A lot of options at hand.
And the fastball down and in. Fouls it off to stay alive.
Here we go, guys.
The windup and the
Pretty good
0-2
spot on that one.
Hit down the third baseline.
He's staying alive on it.
Still 0-2.
We'll just give him a cutter up and in.
Pulls this one in the air out to
Fly
left.
ball out to left field.
Waits on it. He's got
And
it.
Stevenson's got it for the second out of the inning. Bringing back up Kevin Ortega for the Brewers.
Standing in.
No career plate appearances against Jason that I can see. So again, today we're going to have to give this guy the old Jason Parham welcome.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
2 out, nobody on.
Curveball now, outside corner.
A 1-1 count to the leadoff man.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably...
No sense making a stink about it. But with that, we got a 1-2 count. We're going to go ahead and give him the old ant special, the high inside curveball. Let's go.
Gets him looking.
Taken for strike 3 looking. And that is going to be the end of the inning.
We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless.
So Jason gets him looking with the old curveball up and in. And that is going to be the end of the inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Dan.
So it looks like the Phillies actually made something happen on the offense this last inning, so now we get to hold it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Dan Clark back up, fastball at 96. Taken. Cutter down and away is the call. That one again, hard of the zone and fouled off. How about a little changeup? Fouls that one off to stay alive 0-2. Give him a fastball up and in, two-seam. Taken, strike 3. 2 strikeouts on the day for Dan Clark, and that'll be number 4 for Jason.
And while we have a moment here, let's look at the Phillies' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be
pretty good-looking prospects down there, Schmidt and Benitez. Might be seeing them in the show sooner rather than later.
So the base is empty here with 1 away.
So, 1 out, we got Nomar Mazara back on. Former Texas Ranger. Pops it up. Maikel Franco's got it. That is going to be the second out of the inning.
Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
And that brings Josh Bell back to the plate. He is the only one that has had anything going for these Brewers.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hits.
Chops a fastball below the zone for strike 1.
0-1. A windup and the 0-1.
Same spot. Twitches at it. No button. Doesn't bite on it. How about a little changeup? Chops that one away for a 1-2 count.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far.
All right, slider inside is the call.
To 2 balls
a little more
now.
inside than I
I
expected.
appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Just out
Chops
in front
another
of that one,
changeup
still
down and
2-2.
away. Give him the old cutter up and in.
And
Swung on and missed.
Strike 3, and the
Just
side is
pumped
retired.
one right past him, and that is going to end the inning.
3 up,
Jason
3 down
holds the
for
side,
Milwaukee.
retires the
They
side
trail
in
this
order,
one, 1-0.
and that brings the Phillies back up to bat. Top 5 up 1-0.
The pitcher, Jason Parham, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh? Shut him down now!
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging a soft
And a little cheap liner over to the shortstop, and that is going to be the second out of the inning.
Stepping in, J.D. Davis. He'll start things out here in the home fifth.
But the Phillies do score in that situation, and that brings J.D. Davis up, now down 3-0.
To the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get
Chops
these
the changeup.
involved at some point as
A
well.
little out in front of that one.
The windup and the 0-1.
Swinging and a miss on that changeup, 0-2.
Strike 2.
Hey, here we go. No outs now.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
Now,
A little
here's the
fastball
pitch.
down and in. Swung on and
the
missed.
fastball, and that's the first
3
out.
pitches. J.D. Davis is out on
Pitcher line
3
scored through the first
strikes.
4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point.
Robert Geary back up to the plate.
Robert Geary.
0 for 2 with a strikeout so far.
Last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch outs will
Little
stick with you.
fastball down and in, taken for ball
no strikes
1.
to count.
Another one, pretty much same spot, taken, or swung on rather, for strike 1.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. No offer
Misses on that
2
one
balls and a
outside,
strike.
2-1 count.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Foul tipped that one, it's 2-2. We'll go ahead and give him the slider down and away.
Here now the 2-2.
See what he does with it. Lines it for foul.
The 2-2 one more time.
Try another slider.
Here's a ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Wow, that was a pretty good.
I don't think I could have made that pitch any prettier.
I think that would fool him and the umpire too.
The 3-2 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway.
That's going to be a fly ball center field. Otska's got it, and that'll be the second out of the inning. Probably should have been another strikeout for Jason, but regardless, still sitting pretty so far.
For him on the mound, he's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And
Just got to be careful because you know that if the last 8 games have been anything to go by,
he flew out in his last at bat.
Jason's due to give up a homer at any moment.
Hit the other way out toward right field.
It's going to be a little bit of a fly ball right field. Rodriguez has it, and that's going to end the inning.
Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail in this one 3-0. At the plate, Gary Sanchez will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent.
Now it's 5-0. Phil's on top. Fastball pumped in there at 95 for strike 1.
Through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach
Change up.
the later inning.
And it's
Watched in there for strike 2.
Come on now. One time. Right here.
How about another fastball down and in? Grounded over to short, or to second. I know what baseball is. Come on. And they're going to go ahead and pinch hit for the pitcher here. What was the call? Fastball up and in.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
Change up down and away.
0-1, here it comes.
Avila's, by contrast, has plenty of plate appearances against Jason. 19 to date.
So far, you could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big
Got a career 474 OPS and a 197 WOBA. Not good numbers, but he does have a home run against Jason, so take that into account.
The 0-2 once more. Bouncer to the left.
Another one right over to short this time.
Throw gets him.
And they got him for the second out. So Kevin Ortega back to the plate.
He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game,
0 for 3 with a strikeout so far.
Reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Another fastball down and away, taken ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Chops the changeup down and in for strike 2. Got a fastball up and away next. A little bit high.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
All right, 3-2 pitch. That is going to be through into the gap in right. That was going to be a runner on with 2 outs.
You see, he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting
You can't be too mad about that one.
Into the box, Dan.
Just want to avoid allowing a run. That's all I care for.
First pitch on its way.
Popped it straight up, and that is going to end the inning. Cisco looks it into his glove. That brings us to the 7th. Jason still scoreless through 6, so he's on the ball. Could be that we're on par for another Maddox. be the first one for a while now. Jason has none in the entire 2026 season, which is surprising to me, much less to the rest of y'all, I'm sure.
First pitch coming, here it is. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through
Out in front of that fastball.
Swing, and eventually he's in the hole 0-2 now. And this pitch is up
high heat, up and in.
Away. It's ball 1.
Here we go.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Okay, evens the count, 2-2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Another one high. That is going to be ball 3. If Jason can work a walk here, that'd be fine. I wouldn't mind.
Even with 2 strikes.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back.
Maybe a little too close to
he faces out of the bullpen.
a little bit too close to take, but gosh, that was a close call.
Solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches.
Well, regardless,
Quality AB in my book.
Nomar Mazara back up.
Hit on the first baseline.
Pulls the changeup, but it's foul along the first baseline for strike 1.
Wind up and the 0-1.
Another curveball below the zone for ball 1.
Big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plug. He gets this team going. So if I'm on the mound,
Twitches
right
at
now,
that fastball down in the zone, but taken strike 2.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Still
Chops
hanging
another
with
changeup,
good
same
swing to keep
spot
it going.
for another 1-2 pitch. Slider down and in. Fouls that one off to stay alive.
Here he comes again, 1-2.
Cutter up and in now. Swung on and missed. Strikeout number 7 on the day for Jason.
So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutout. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Digging in to try it again, Josh Bell. He went down on strikes last time up. Good breaking ball there, had him frozen, strike 1.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First
Changeup down and away, taken for ball 1.
That's about as good as it gets.
Oh, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
Ready with the 1-1 pitch.
Another one below the zone. They're not biting on it right now.
Count like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
3-1 to him now.
Ump has been squeezing the zone a little bit today.
Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Looking to fade his
3-1
first
pitch.
walk. Here it comes. Full count now.
Changeup that he swung on and fouled out in front of that one.
Thus far in the game for Milwaukee.
Put him away. Give him your best stuff right here. Here we go.
Let's give him a little showtime on this one. I don't want to walk him.
And
Swung on and missed. That's going to be strikeout number 8 on the day for Jason. 2nd on the day for Bell. And that's 2 outs here in the 7th.
Middle of the order guys, that's back-to-back Ks. And the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Digging in, J.D. Davis. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out.
Pumps the fastball past him at 95, heart of the zone.
Hey, 1 pitch right here. Come on now.
Wind up and the 0-1.
Another one, 96 up and in. 0-2.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order and against the middle of the order, too.
Give him a slider down and away. We got the perks working for us right now.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that.
Oh, strike 3 looking up and in, and that is going to be the end of the inning. So 9 Ks for Jason so far through 7 innings. I didn't see where we're sitting in terms of pitch count, but we got a shot. Certainly another completo and shutout, if not a Maddox.
So digging in now, Robert Geary. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
It doesn't look very promising.
Geary takes fastball up and away for strike one.
Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Another one off the plate this time. 20,443 people here in Miller Park. The Brewers, thank you for your support.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
Hits
1-1-1.
the line at first.
Chops the fastball down the first base line, and he's just going to tag him.
The first base line.
Easy job, easy life.
Sometimes for a first baseman, the best thing you do is just go ahead and tag the guy like that. Hey, there's a lot more that can go wrong when you try to throw to the pitcher or the second baseman covering.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets
Anthony Aguilar takes fastball.
One out,
Inside third. Slider next call. Grounded into the gap on the right field side, and that is going to be another base runner for these guys.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, in today's game,
Gary Sanchez takes pitch one.
Caution in terms of pitch
Fastball
counts.
outside
Gary
corner for
Sanchez
strike one.
Comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Knocks it down there over at second. Jason covers at first to get the out. So scored a fielder's choice. Got another pinch hitter out here.
Chavez will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 2, Chavez.
Let's see what we got from this guy.
And he jumps at a changeup.
7 career plate appearances for him. He's got what appears to be about a
Hey, one time, right now. Here we go.
143
A lot of movement that
batting
time.
average against Jason, 429 OPS, and a
big time velocity like this.
176 WOBA. Not good numbers.
Your only
Right
chance.
here.
And let's just put him out of his misery.
And he will
Thanks for playing.
10 now in the
Strikeout number 10 on the day for Jason, and he goes into the ninth with his mojo working and the shutout going. Have to get a couple of quick outs here, but we got the potential for a Maddox as well as the complete game shutout. Let's go for it. They're even going to let Jason hit again.
Jason Parham.
Jason Parham.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center.
That's a liner out to the wall, and that's going to drop.
He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring
So in addition to pitching like a demon today, Jason gets himself a nice little pitcher double. Everybody loves the pitcher doubles.
No matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Well, bam. You'll never mistake Jason for a power threat, but he can still put bat on ball from time to time.
Gutierrez.
No one down here. Hey, let's go, big fella.
A little corkscrew there at the plate for Gutierrez.
The runner
Stays alive
at
1-2.
Parham is at second with nobody out.
Hey, clutch up for us. Get strike out.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. The Brewers came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
Ready with another 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And for the opposition,
So
wrapping this
Victor
up and
Gutierrez
salvaging
showing
the
good
win would
discipline
at
here to
least make
get,
their trip out
run the
here a
count
little
full to
more
3-2.
pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big.
That is going to be grounded down the first base line and foul.
Work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up.
Come on, big guy. Seat up. Drive it right back up the box. Let's go.
And it's fouled away.
Another one fouled off. He's really making him work out there.
Let's go, Brewers!
Another full count pitch home. Lifted the other way out to left
Little
center.
bloop
Aguilar
out to center field.
He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. The relay.
And maybe that was a little bit foolhardy on Jason's part, but he did it.
Digging in and looking for more. Kevin Ortega.
Too late to take it back now, and Kevin Ortega, 3 outs to go for Jason here. 93 pitches in the game so far. We got to get out in 6 if we want a Maddox.
Credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic.
Fastball taken outside the zone for ball 1.
From watching in the stands in this one. The 1-0 delivery.
Change up.
Downstairs.
Drops low, and that's going to be ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were
Taken.
stone-cold takes
Strike
right there
1.
that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Hey, you're pinched.
Going to hang a curveball for him deliberately.
And this will
Fouls
be
it
fouled
off.
away.
And at this point, no chance to get it.
The 2-2. Pulls this one into the air, out into right
Little
field.
looper out
And that's
to
in there, base hit.
right field, and that is going to be a base hit for him. So he's 2 for 4 on the day. So despite the strikeout earlier, he's rebounded pretty good against Jason.
Sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
It's a fly ball out to left field. Stevenson's under it. He's got it for the first out of the inning, so 2 outs to go here. Nomar Mazara on now.
Another shot now. Nomar Mazara. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once.
Fouls off the cutter up and in.
To start the at-bat.
Pitch 100. And that is going to be 3 double play to end the game. So Jason doesn't get himself a Maddox, but he does get himself a complete game shutout. Pitches for 9 innings, allows 4 hits but no runs, collects 10 strikeouts, and gets himself a well-deserved victory. Jason goes to 14-3 on the year, and he goes to 114-48 in his career. His ERA has gone to 1.59, his FIP is at 2.83, and his xFIP is at 3.51. So that's going to do it for me. Until next time, I'm Tyrant Saber, and I will see you at the ballpark.